How's it going, guys? In today's video we'll be concluding week 1 of my training block with the second upper body session, and we'll be starting things off with what we call the last stance press. So this is essentially a feet up bench press, so we're taking the leg drive away from the movement, therefore focusing more on the upper body, so I'm having to work a lot harder pressing the weight off my chest. And we've gone for a close grip with the fat grips on there to help work on my triceps more, but then also with the fat grips ever so slightly increase that range of motion. Then we move over to the seated shoulder press. So this is a movement that I've actually been progressing quite well with. Weirdly enough for me, sitting down actually allows me to press more as opposed to standing. Maybe because just the position that I get in just isn't beneficial for me, but I just feel like sitting down I'm more secure, therefore I can just really focus on just trying to press that weight as quick as I can over my head. And this is a top set of 60 kilos for 12 reps, which was a personal best for me, so it'll be interesting to see this time around how I'll be able to progress this movement and go from there. So I'm really happy with it. We then move over to the accessories. So as I'm training upper body twice a week, we had to be really smart on how we choose the exercises. One thing about training muscle groups, especially more than once a week, is that exercise selection has to be very, very important, but also very concise. You don't want to give yourself too much to do, but then at the same time, you don't want to do too little. So you want to find a good spot in between and choose exercises that will kind of give you your bang for your buck. So exercises where you know you have plenty of room to improve in, as well as exercises that won't fatigue you too much. You know, trying to do a lot of bilateral movements where you're working two arms at the same time can, allow you to, one, get more weight in, but by doing more, you actually fatigue yourself further. So really think about how you can separate fatigue and the amount of work you can get in by choosing exercises where, again, as I mentioned before, you can progress without looking to fatigue yourself further. So in this session, we did more single arm work, as you saw what I was doing before with the rows and also with the pressing. And then I started moving on to quote unquote smaller muscle groups like shoulders, triceps, and this allows me to get way more out of the exercise. Reason being is that I'm not going to get fatigued by the time I get to my next upper body session. So again, be really smart with how you go about selecting exercises that not only you kind of just want to focus on the muscle groups. I guess sometimes training for performance, chasing numbers can be quite monotonous, because you have to do the same thing over and over and you have to do it well. So thinking that, you might not do as much quad work, I want to get bigger legs or, bigger hamstrings, bigger calves. Like, yes, these are areas that you can definitely isolate and work on. However, you chose the path to getting stronger, and you have to just make sure when you're on that path, you're doing everything necessary in order for you to get stronger in the lifts that you want to improve. And as I'm a powerlifter, the lifts that I want to improve are the squat, bench press, and deadlift. Therefore, everything I do are for those three movements. Yes, you can have flexibility in choosing exercises that you want to do for quote unquote fun, but for the most part, if you're powerlifting, everything you do is for powerlifting. Don't try to train like a bodybuilder. Take a leaf out of their book for sure. When you do your accessories, do it to build that muscle. So perform exercises like a bodybuilder, but don't train like a bodybuilder. Don't chase the numbers and then just think you can walk your way into accessories. Really focus on making every single rep your best rep. So onwards and upwards to week 2. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for watching.